Okay, I know everyone is waiting for me to lose my mind on the Celtics, but we gotta appreciate Ja Morant a little bit, because the guy has been going nuclear and then some this season. And it's not exactly rocket science on how he's doing it, he just got better at finishing around the basket. Last season he shot about 60% at the rim, now he's at 65%. Last season he was below 40% at basket in the paint, but not in the restricted area. This year he's at like 50%. These types of shots right here. The other thing is that no one can stay in front of him at all. Steven Adams sets a screen, and that was actually a really creative set of screens at the Grizzlies ran. Shout out to Taylor Jenkins. Let me look at that one more time. So, Steven Adams does that. He's been doing that his whole career. And then, I thought that was Kyle Anderson. It's actually Desmond Bane, who screens for Jokic, and then you've got Ja, who's just crafty enough to get through whatever assortment of defenders or the alignment of defenders that he has to. The guy's just so crafty. He's splitting double teams or whatever that was like it's nothing. Like, this is like some Kyrie Irving-esque stuff. The way that he is just bobbing and weaving, but the ball is always in his control, and whenever he needs to bust out at any moment, the spin move or what, it's crazy, man. Like, I've seen people drawing comparisons to Derrick Rose. Like, he's this generation's D Rose, besides the fact that D Rose is still in the NBA. Let's check out this one from his 30-point game against the Warriors that just kind of passed me by. You got Andrew Wiggins on something there. I feel like these are so good that I have nothing to say about them. Maybe I should just look at them beforehand. Alright, gets a screen from Kyle Anderson, and then it's just like a stop and go that just freezes Andrew Wiggins in his tracks. Alright, here we go. Take a snapshot. 14 points, fourth quarter. You all know what the hell happened. I deleted a Celtics video from last night because I thought I overreacted to Marcus Smart's quote, by the way. But we're still going to look at the disaster. We're going to look at it through the Celtics' shot attempts, okay? So right here, here's your like 9 millionth rendition of Jayson Tatum can't make a layup. Sure, the spacing isn't super great, like Grant Williams is there. I believe that's Derrick Jones Jr. It makes it a little tougher. Even so, it's like, Tatum, can you just do me a solid and make it, please? What next? Oh yeah, now it's another one of these Jayson Tatum baseline, closer to the wing, elbow, whatever, post-ups, which I haven't looked at the stats on. For what it's worth, Marcus Smart's talking about they're not making passes. I mean, this was the right play from Tatum. They brought 3 to him. It was Richardson. You got that to Grant. It resulted in an open shot, so okay, there was a pass. Fourth quarter offense, Jalen is just never part of it. It's super annoying. Why is he going to the corner? He's better than Schroeder. Now it's a 4-point game. We're in the middle of a 10-0 run. Jalen's got the ball. That's fun. Here's the thing, man. Like, listen, I've been a little apprehensive on, like, the Aaron Nesmith stuff. But in theory, that's the guy that you want right there. It's not Richardson. Peyton Pritchard. Much better option right there. But of course, you want Richardson for his size and all that stuff in the defense. I get it. Point is, the Celtics, they just don't have that many two-way guys. Alright, now it's a 4-point game. We get some off-ball Tatum stuff. I like the shot. Didn't make it, unfortunately. Now, this play in theory is everything I ever wanted. The ball doesn't go in. Horford saves the day. It's Jalen with the ball up top. Tatum moving off the ball. Two things that need to happen more often. Then we get another Tatum missing it, but then luckily Horford, thanks, dude. Here's another one of these Tatum post-ups. They bring another double team, and, well, there you go. In this fourth quarter, we've seen just as many post-ups for Tatum as we've seen, like, Jalen or Tatum pick and rolls. Maybe they can do it, but I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I don't know. This is the Jayson Tatum experience this season. He goes in, beats his defender, misses a layup, loses his mind at the ref. We have some high-low action, Horford and Jalen. In theory, it's good, but, well, I don't know. Let's check out some Bulls makes in the fourth. We get a Levine, Vooch handoff action. The Horford didn't do too hot with the rim protection there. Anyway, if you're not going to guard DeRozan from 3, give him the lane. He's going to go to that. As far as how we got to that situation, I mean, Marcus is switched on to Vooch, and DeRozan seems to be covered by Horford, so maybe it's just your old classic switch off of a DeRozan-Vooch pick and roll. I don't remember exactly what happened. Now, this one is reminiscent of Game 2 against the Raptors, where it's just a soul-crushing offensive rebound. Alright, I'm moving on. I can't take it anymore. We're back to this Nuggets-Grizzlies game because I want to highlight that MPJ is continuing to not score that well. I mean, it's Ja Morant on a switch. The guy's already had comparisons to Kevin Durant. Yeah, they're a little meme-like, but there's some truth there with the size and the shooting. But so far this season, he's at like 10 points on 35% from the field. Like, it's really ugly. In a more positive note, Franz Wagner is officially really good. Look at this around the back move he busts out on Jaden McDaniels. Franz Wagner, not just a shooter. He did have a good handle in college. That was like pretty apparent. Like I watched maybe one of his games. I believe he played for Michigan, right? And I was immediately like, oh, this dude seems like he's got an NBA handle. I don't know if it looked that good, though. Now, of course, he's going to get some threes because the guy just can't miss anything he shoots from outside this season. Gets that one from Cole Anthony. Did the Magic suddenly have themselves a 1-2 punch? Let's check out some Cole Anthony threes. That was a good-looking catch and shoot. Can I get a pull-up off of a pick and roll? That's what I want more than anything. I mean, it's a pick and pop. That's a little interesting for a point guard. Is this one the pick and roll that I want? No. This one's more of a step back, but it looked great, so I'll take it. And now we head to New York, where Ojani Nobi perhaps officially made his case for most improved, and his point total is up, but it's the efficiency has not been exactly where you'd want it to be. But when he has these nights, man, he looks really, really fluid as a scorer. I think that's just a step back like 15-footer, and it looks super natural to him. And as for his threes, he's shooting about 9 a game, so they're definitely encouraging him to keep chucking them up there. And now for the Sixers and the Blazers. Listen, Blazers fans, I tried. I really did. I thought me making a video about Dame's shooting slump would lift the curse that is apparently on him right now. Nope, he went 2 for 9 from 3. Chris Duarte had himself a night. He's going to eventually get this back from Karis LeVert. The contested three-point shot making is a very welcome sight, because we all knew he was going to be fundamentally sound, but he's also like, hey, give me the damn thing, I don't care who's on me, I'm going to shoot this. Here is just a classic handoff set with Sabonis and Duarte. Derek White nor Pirtle can get over there fast enough. It looks good, man. And now, to finish this off, we gotta look at some Evan Mobley. I know this is like the 9th video in a row, but what do you want me to do? He's a 7-footer who's dribbling like this in transition. This was kind of a creative play. So he sets what can be considered a screen, and then Rubio throws it to Allen, and then as Mobley is diving, he's able to get a lob. Kind of reminiscent of like Pau Gasol, Andrew Bynum lobs, if you're old enough for that. Which I know you all are. I've seen my analytics. Now, he also had 2 steals and a block, so we gotta look at those. That's from LaMelo. The guy's nimble as all hell. Oh, this is the layup. Okay. We came full circle. Actually, before we go, let's look at some Jared Allen makes, because Evan Mobley is not the only guy on this team. Although, as I say that, the first one's an Evan Mobley assist. You know, these two have busted out some real plays. Mobley in the post, Jared Allen cutting. I don't know if that was really a screen from Sexton, but that's just some good stuff, man. And he switched on to Hayward, and he has a really nice looking post-up. He turns his shoulder, hook shot with the left hand. If he can make this sort of thing regular for himself, then look out.